Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, everybody around the world. Welcome to another episode of the Foolish Show podcast. I'm your host, F to the Ish. That stands for Foolish. Representing reality music, entertainment. Monday, top of the week. Y'all know how I go. About to get this party started. Hope y'all had a great and blessed weekend. Hope y'all stayed safe, stayed out of trouble, and most importantly, stay out of the way of the devil. Stay out that way of the devil. Don't let the devil get you. But y'all know how we do it, man. Every other night, I come to you live, and we talk about real life stuff from God, most importantly, to everything else that life comes with. That's all about. But tonight, we're going to see what's really going on. We're going to talk about the dating scene. We're going to talk about dating tonight, y'all. How do y'all feel about this topic? Someone told me I should discuss this tonight on this podcast, so I'm going to bring it up. So tonight, we're going to start off with, is a person, if you're dating someone that has kids, or you might have a child from that person, are you obligated to take care of that person and their kids if you're dating them? So if you're dating somebody, are you obligated to take care of them and their kids? Well, if you ask me, no. Now, I'm going to explain. Because, number one, y'all not married. So if you're not married and officially together like that, nobody's obligated to do anything. Now, if you married, your husband is obligated to take care of the household. That's a man's job. He even says it in the Bible. So that's a man's job to be the head if y'all married. But some people have the mentality, well, you can't talk to me if you can't do that for me, or you can't do that for my kids. First of all, that's not fair to that person. Second of all, where's their mom or daddy? Where their daddy at? You let their daddy get away with murder, don't give you a dime, but you try to force somebody you just met or somebody you dating to do their job. Don't go like that. The person that did that act with you should be responsible enough to take care of their responsibilities. Now, if a person might have a good heart, they might want to do stuff. They might say, hey, here, this for your kids. Or come on, I'm taking all y'all somewhere. But you can't force that or throw that on somebody. That's not fair, and that's not right. Let them take it on if they want to. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, if you talking to me and my kids and all that. I get all that. I'm not saying treat the kids bad, ignore them and that. But if you're dating that person, they're not obligated to do nothing. You're dating. You're not married. It's not your husband. It's not your wife. You don't have to do nothing. Now, if y'all married, then it's different. It's a man's job to take care of the household, bring him home the bread, and be the head of the family. But we're talking about dating. We're not talking about marriage. So if somebody's just dating you, they're not obligated to do nothing. When you have, I know some of y'all women be, well, you can't get me, and you ain't gonna get this if you can't give me nothing, or you can't break bread. I get it. I get what a lot of women say when they say, well, y'all want to get in our juice box, so you want to sleep with us. why you can't give us no money, or why you can't, because the two don't go together. You're talking about sexual relations, and then you're talking about somebody doing something for you. Y'all put those two together. They don't go together. I know people put it together, but it don't mean to go together. Because do you think your grandma or your other grandma or your other grandma or other granddaddy and grandma told your granddaddy, listen, we ain't making all these kids and we ain't making no family unless you give me some money? Most likely they met somewhere at church or somewhere, the store or wherever, however they met. I'm not saying granddaddy ain't had to do something or take her out on a date or something. But why does somebody have to be obligated to do something for you when they really don't know you? Dating is the first process of you getting to know each other. So even if y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all still not married. When somebody's married, then they are obligated to be the head of the family. But if there ain't no ring on nobody's finger, ain't no paperwork, y'all not officially married. So therefore, a man or whoever else is not obligated to do nothing. Unless they want to. If somebody wants to do something special for you, if they want to take you shopping, if they want to give you this, that's them. I can't tell nobody what to do with their money that they work hard for, however they got it. But you got to respect the fact that them people work for that money. And you can't think you entitled to somebody's pockets because they like you or find you attractive. Because at the end of the day, what were you doing before you met that person? If now all of a sudden you just meet me and now all these bills got to be paid. Oh, you got to pay this. You got to pay my phone bill. How you paying your phone bill before you met me? Now all of a sudden you meet me, now I'm supposed to pay your phone bill and feed you every day and everything else. What if I ain't come around? What you gonna do, not have a phone? Of course not. You gonna find a way to pay that bill. You ain't gonna sit around and starve and say, oh, I'm gonna meet a dude that's gonna come along and feed me. You gonna eat. So don't do that. I'm talking to the ladies. Because you don't understand the burden and the stress that you put on the man. Some of the man, imagine a man barely making ends meet, but he got a job. And you want all this extravagant things. And this man to go broke, trying to make sure you happy. Man to be starving or taking out his kid's mouth because he want to go get you a Berkey bag or get you a Coach bag or to get your $200 hairdo. You got to think about all this stuff. Think about what you putting the man through. And then you try to make him feel less of a man. I don't care, you broke. I don't mess with broke dudes. I don't mess with broke ninjas. Where y'all get that mentality from? First thing y'all holler, but y'all want to get in the bed. You want to have sex. So now it's just everything's a prostitution is what you're telling me. Because any transaction for sex is prostitution. I don't care how you put it. But if I'm putting money in your hand to get in between your legs, you prostitute. I don't care how you want to dress it up. So you trying to tell me every woman should be an escort then? Is this what y'all said? I'm just trying to figure this out. Where the two always go together. See, I remember it was a point in time in life when people talked to each other because they liked each other. They was attracted to each other's personality and that person made them laugh. They enjoyed their company. Now it's, you can't date me unless you do something for me or what you got. So really it ain't about no love. Because you can try to buy love all day, but you ain't gonna buy real love. Real love can't be bought. Real love is affection that comes straight from the heart. So if you're just tuning in, tonight's topic is, we're talking about dating. And when you dating somebody, is a person obligated to take care of you? And if you have kids, your children? Of course, I say no. Because number one, y'all just dating. Y'all not married. If you married, it's a different story. Shout out to Takaya and Diamond Beauty checking in. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. If you dating somebody and they so-called excuse me, you dating someone and if that person have kids, are you obligated to take care of them and their kids? Whether you're a male or a female. Ladies, if you meet a man, he got a whole bunch of kids, be like, baby, you can't talk to me unless you know what I'm saying, take me and my kids out. Do you think that's fair? Fellas, do you think that's fair if you meet a lady and she got about 3, 4 kids and she say, well, you know what? If you don't bring my kids nothing, if you don't take me and my kids out to restaurants or take us shopping, you can't talk to me. Do y'all think that's fair? I say no. And let me tell you why. Because y'all ain't married. If somebody's legally married, then the Bible says a man's supposed to be the head and you supposed to make it shake. Supposed to bring home the bacon. But that's marriage. We talking about dating here. Y'all just dating. It's just boyfriend and girlfriend. Which means anybody can get up at any given time and say, hey, I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm done. This is boring. This ain't fun to me no more. So we got to think about that. If you want somebody to do something for you, you have to think, first of all, can they be able to do it? And is that their responsibility? So if you're a female, I'm going to talk to dude, if he talk to me, if he want this, he got to pay for it. He got to do that. If that's how you want to carry, I guess that makes people feel better about themselves. So you feel better because you got somebody to buy you something? See, I remember when there was a point in time when you used to go on dates and you used to meet people and everybody used to like each other for how you was. I liked you because of your personality, funny, the way you carry yourself, conversation. Now it's what can you do for me? Or if you can't do that for me, get out my face. So we done lost the concept of love. That ain't love. Real love can't be brought. If y'all say it could, then you tell me what store they sell it in. I ain't never been in the store yet where I see a package with a barcode and it say love, real love. And I can go purchase it. So if you're looking for real love that's gonna buy you, then you wasting your time. That ain't real love. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. If you dating someone, are you obligated to take care of them and their kids if they have children? I say no, because you're not married. But some females gonna be, well, but that my kids come with me and we are packaged. Okay, I get all that. I ain't saying nobody had to mistreat nobody. The thing is, if the person want to do something, then that's cool. That's on them. Maybe they got a good heart and want to do something anyway. But for you to throw that on their lap, it's not right. Because what happened when they wasn't in the picture and you still had them kids and you made a family already? And most important, ladies, I feel like you letting the real daddies off the hook. You gonna think because this dude right here trying to holler at you, want to put it on him, but the real daddy ain't looking out, and you let him just live on his life and he's still making more babies or sleeping with whoever, enjoying his best life. But you want to put that burden on somebody else. That ain't fair. It's not right. That ain't how it's supposed to go. Y'all got to mix it up. If somebody want to do something, cool. But are they obligated to? No. Now, if y'all get married, totally different thing. Now he has to take everything that comes with you. You are his wife. Wife. That's the key word. Not girlfriend. Not side chick. Not sneaky link. Not a one-night stand, wife. And then I want y'all to think about this and put it to you like this. Imagine if you was a woman or a man, you meet somebody and they have kids and y'all be vibing it. Man, Christmas come, you spend $500 on the kids. Y'all go on trips and all that. Whether you're male or female now. Then all of a sudden somebody come to you one day and be like, listen, baby, I'm not happy. I'm not having fun. I think I want to move on to see other people. Just think about that. They can do that. You done did all this stuff. And one day they can just wake up and say, man, I don't want this no more. How would you feel? That's why I say you can't do people like that and just force that on somebody if you're not married. And ladies, y'all have to think about the burden that y'all take men through. Let me explain. Let me explain. Because a man trying to make ends meet. Imagine a man that's, let's just take anybody, a man working at Walmart. He's not making $1 million or nothing. But he really like you, but you putting that pressure on him. Well, if you can't buy me the new iPhone and you can't take me to Ruth Chris, then you can't talk to me. Now imagine how much pressure you putting on a person. Do you think that's fair? Do you think that's right for you to do that? And that man really like you. Now, he got to wreck his brain. And what if he got kids from somebody else previous before you? So now he might have to take money out of his kid's mouth. He might be short on some bills because he really like this woman and he want to make her happy. You have to think about all this stuff. You don't know what people going through. If they barely got it, how they gonna give it to you? Then when they don't have it, a lot of women put men down. Oh, well, you broke anyway. You can't afford this. You couldn't have this. So what are we doing here? Because if we're talking about transactions, any transaction for sexual activities is prostitution. So you mean to tell me that everybody just prostitute? Should all women become escorts? Let's go to the live chat. Diamond Beauty says, I'm not looking for no one to be a stepdaddy. I want a relationship 50-50 where we date, travel, and enjoy life. I respect that. But it's a lot of ladies that feel like they're entitled. And I guess fellas too, but I can't talk for women because I'm not a woman. I can only talk from a man perspective. So a lot of men feel like they're not going to get no attention if they ain't breaking bread. But it's all a transaction. It's not love. How you gonna ever find somebody you really love and want to spend the rest of your life with if everything is based on money and transactions? Or if you like me, you gotta do this for me. If you like, but then as soon as I do that, you can just change your mind tomorrow and say, you know what, I don't feel it no more. I don't feel the connection. I don't think we'll be good together. So now you don't pay the phone bill, took a shopping and everything else, and now she ain't calling you no more. She put you on block. See what happened to love? It ain't real love now. People ain't dating for love no more. People just dating most of the time just to see what they can get out of people. Oh, what you got? That's the first thing they worry about. What you got? Where you work at? What you drive? What does that really have to do with anything? If I was on a scooter, so if I work, but let's say I work and I'm cheap. What if I just got a bike and I just ride my bike every day? That don't mean I'm broke. Maybe I just like riding the bicycle. I can have a bank or pocket full of money. Maybe I just like to ride a bike. So you have a lot of women that try to shame men. Oh, you broke. Oh, you broke. But what I find hysterical and what's real funny is you call a man broke, but if you beg more, then what that makes you? Huh? What do that makes you? You quick to say that dude is broke because he can't give you what you want and try to make him feel bad, but you begging for it. So I guess all y'all broke. If he broke, you broke too because you begging. Because a real independent woman is going to get up and get it herself. She ain't asking no dude for nothing. I don't need you. I go get my own bag. I go buy my own car. That's what a real woman going to do. Who going to sit around and wait for somebody to do something for them? Not real people. Shout out to Key checking in. What we talking about tonight? We're talking about the dating scene. And if you dating somebody, is it the person that you dating, are they obligated to take care of you and your children if you have kids? That's the question of tonight. I say no, because you're not married. So there ain't nobody don't have to do nothing if you ain't married. Now, if y'all married, that's different. Because now that's your wife or your husband. So everything that comes with you is us now. We together. It's official. It's real. And the Bible tell you, a man has to be the head of the household and should be able to bring home the bacon. But that's in a marriage. It's not if you just dating somebody. Because anybody can get tired of anybody and just end up packing their bags and go. I'm out. So if I met you and I took you to a finest restaurant every weekend for a whole month, then let's just say the next month you be like, you know what? I want to see somebody else. I'm not feeling this no more. Nah, I'm boo-boo the fool. I done did all this wining and dining and you don't gave me the deuces. That's why I say no, ladies. But I know some ladies out there, oh no, me and my child and all, we come together. So if you don't do that for me and them, and you ain't getting this, and I ain't got time for you. So my thing is, if you putting that new person, then where's daddy? Now if the daddy gone, God rest their soul, and they deceased, okay. But it still ain't that person's obligation. But you letting the real daddy get away with murder, and you trying to get this new dude all the burden. I don't get it. How? That don't work. Them two don't mix. So the baby daddy can go do what he want to do and still screw who he want to screw. But because I like you right now, you're going to put it on me. You got to think about that. A lot of ladies, y'all got to think about the burden y'all put on men. A lot of men, they try to wine and dine you because they really like you, and a lot of them don't even got it like that. So they go broke, or they taking money and food out of their kids' mouth, trying to make sure you happy, trying to please you. And y'all just still boyfriend and girlfriend. That's not even your wife or husband. So you know how they say it's levels to things. You got boyfriend and girlfriend, but then you got marriage. Marriage is up here. Boyfriend and girlfriend is down here. It's not on the same level. You don't have a commitment, a bond that's official. It's on paper. When you marry, you just can't up and just go. It's a process. You got to file for divorce, prenups, courts. You just can't up and boyfriend and girlfriend. I can say I don't want you to like nine. I don't want to talk to you no more. Block you, and I ain't got to talk to you no more because we ain't got no kind of obligations to each other. Marriage is different. Because you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, everybody ain't able. That's what they used to tell me. Everybody ain't got it. You can't just think, oh, you a man, you supposed to have it. Everybody ain't got it. You realize how many people in this earth and on this world? Think about it, it's millions of people. Do you think every million of people that's walking on this earth got a dollar in their pocket? It's thousands of people that ain't got a dollar in their pocket somewhere. Everybody ain't able. Everybody ain't got it. And ladies, y'all got to think about like what's important. What's really important is making sure a roof over your head, you eat, you have electricity, running water. Life is more than a hairdo. Life is more than an eyelash. What's really important? So you got to make sure the most important things is always handled before you worry about that other stuff. I'll walk around with a bushy beard and look dirty before I be starving and be homeless. I'm gonna make sure the house straight. I'm gonna make sure I got a roof. I'm gonna make sure I got food in the refrigerator. I can get a haircut and all that anytime if I'm still living. But when you're dating somebody, that's what it is, y'all, dating, because you're really trying to get to know each other. Now, I know you're going to have some women that's going to say, well, you sleeping with me, you getting it, you getting her juice box, you getting what's between her legs. Why shouldn't you do something for her? Now, we turn it into a transaction. See, even having sex and love making used to be, I told you, you was feeling that person. Now it becomes from you feeling somebody to, I want to feel what's in your pockets. So if you want to turn it into a transaction, then what we're saying now is every woman is a prostitute or escort. And that's not true. I know every woman in this world ain't no prostitute or no escort. But if you want to put a transaction on it, that's what a transaction is. If I have to give you anything that's monetary for you to keep me company or get in bed with me, we're making a transaction show. That's prostitution. So that's what y'all telling me life has come to? That a man has to just prostitute a woman to get her attention to her company now. I have to do a transaction with you. It's coming to a point where it's going wild. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's bug wild. I see a lot of stuff. I see women be saying, you gotta pay me $50. You gotta cash at me $80 to FaceTime me. I'm thinking like, y'all gotta be joking. You can't be serious. For me to video you want me to send you money? For what? My time is valuable. Okay, that's how you feel. But if your time was so valuable, then why is you on here on the video? Why are you not somewhere making millions of dollars of traveling the world and living life if your time is so valuable? These are the things I be wondering, y'all. This is some of the stuff that just come across my mind when I see this stuff. You want $80 for me to have a conversation on video chat. What if I send you my $80 and as soon as I call, you say, hey, and hang up? You realize that's $80 going out drink? Do you realize how many meals I could have got with that? Do you realize what I could have did with my gas tank? Do you realize I could have paid my light bill? Do you realize how many homeless people I could have gave $5 to? Come on. We got to do better, folks. And you got to have better standards for yourself. What happened to people having higher standards? And you just want to prostitute yourself out? I don't get it. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't understand. What happened? I don't get it. I see y'all in the live chat laughing. I'm being real with y'all. I'm just talking as a man. $80 for you to talk like this with me. $80. What if I call you don't pick up? You don't took my $80. Like, I don't get this. And then they're ashamed to do. Oh, you broke, so leave me alone. Don't talk to me if you can't afford it. What is you talking about? Can't afford what? Oh, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I'm just trying to talk to you. Why I gotta pay for conversation? You know, it's bad enough that you put a price tag on what's between your legs, but now I gotta pay you to even talk to you. What life don't came to y'all? Why? How we got here? If that's the case, a lot of people should be paying you. If that's the case, because when you go to the grocery store, you say, "Hey," you talk to the cashier, you talk to people in there. If you're at your job, you talk to people. You should be charging all these people then. Why you want to charge me? Y'all help me understand. Talk to me, ladies. Is that what every woman is doing now? So y'all mean to tell me everybody's an escort? Nobody just don't talk to people no more. We don't get to know each other. No, we don't like each other's company. You don't want me to hold your hand. A massage don't work no more. I can't rub your feet. Everything just gotta be swipe that card on. Or hit that button, cash at me, Zelle me. What happened to real love? Or ain't nobody dating for that no more? All we dating is to see how much we can get. I guess the man is just, you know what, dog, see if I get what I can get out of it, you know what I'm saying? Get in the bed and ask her for a few dollars. And you got women that I don't care, I'm gonna find whoever gonna come my way and I'm gonna tell them to cash at me and then I'm gonna see how much I can get at the end of the week or the end of the month. Is this what it's coming to? So nobody ain't dating no more? Everything a transaction. So basically it's a big old prostitution ring is what y'all telling me. A big old ring of prostitution. I know I ain't gonna do that to all y'all women. Because I know there's some women out there ain't no prostitutes. It's somebody out there that won't talk to a man and ain't gonna even think about money. It's gotta be a woman out there. It's gotta be. Because there's a lot of successful women that got good jobs. Them women don't want no man money. So you gotta bring more than that to the table to get them. They don't want a man that make them laugh, that carry himself a certain way, that probably got God in their life. So every woman is not like that. But if you one of those type of women, maybe you should rethink how you live. Because they'll be the main one. And these ninjas ain't nothing. And I can't stand these ninjas. And they need. You got some nerve. As soon as you meet a man, you don't really know if they're good or not. You just try and get in their pockets. They meet you first day, the next day. Hey, babe, if you can, you'll send me $100. He just met you yesterday. Why you asking that man for $100? For what? I don't care what problems you got. You been had them problems before you met that man. Then soon the man say, "No, I ain't got." Well, you don't call me no more. I'm gonna block you. You gonna block the man now because he ain't coming to be your Superman. He don't want to be your sugar daddy. Come on, y'all. And y'all know I be telling the truth. That ain't cool. Because don't get me wrong, ladies. They say y'all got the power between your legs. But my thing is, I thought everybody gets something out of it. Because women are quick to tell you, well, you getting this. You getting this good stuff. Well, we all getting good stuff. I thought I was giving you some good stuff too. Ain't we all getting pleasure? Why do I always see like y'all got the gold, we ain't got no gold? If you got the juice box, we got the magic stick. Why I always got to be we got to bow down to the juice box, and everybody is about the juice box. Let's go to the live chat. Let me see what Key got to say. Key says, when you vibe and be yourself, the money and everything you want will come. You know what? That's well said. Because me, I don't mind, you know, looking out for somebody sometime or whenever. But Key just made a good point. We vibing. But if you make it feel like it's a transaction, then I might step back a little bit. Most men, we want to do it because we want to do it. And I don't want to be back in the corner. I don't want to feel like I have to. We just dating. I'm just vibing with you. I don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You ain't got to give me your juice box. You ain't got to hug on me. You ain't got to kiss on me. Nobody has to do anything. But I think that's a great point, Keith. When you vibing, let things happen. Man might be digging you, and y'all chill, and he love your company, and the next day, you might get ding, you might get a ding on your phone, and he don't send you $100, just out of the blue. So Key is right. Vibe and let things flow, ladies. You can run away a good person with that. That give me. Like you entitled. How you entitled to somebody what they work hard for? You ain't get up not 1 hour, not 5 cents. You ain't lift your leg or your arm to do none of this work to get this money. Don't feel like you're entitled to it. If somebody want to share it with you, okay. But ain't nobody entitled to nobody else's pockets. I don't care what you look like. You can be a beauty queen. You can be one of the models off the videos. Still ain't entitled to nothing. Why do you want somebody to take care of you because of how you look? First of all, that ain't nothing you did. That's God did that. God made it. I give God the credit, not you. You ain't make yourself. Why am I paying you because you look good? You ain't even make yourself. God made you. You ain't make yourself. So why I'm giving you money? Because, oh, baby, you so fine. I should be giving God money. And God, boy, you did your thing. You made your, hey, God, you showed out when you made her. I should be giving it to God, not you. Don't feel like you entitled to anything, folks. And I'm talking men or ladies. Even men. If a man give you a little good jugging, he ain't entitled to your pockets. He can't be, hey, babe, you know I be giving it to you good, babe. You look out for me now. Give me a few dollars. Give me at least $200, babe. You want to give it to him, that's on you. But ain't nobody entitled to do nothing. Unless y'all married. Now you're husband and wife. Now you have to accommodate your wife or your husband. But if y'all just dating, y'all stop making people feel like they're entitled to do something. They have to do it. Don't nobody have to do nothing. I'm talking about nothing. If they don't want to take you to get you a 2 for $5, that's not their responsibility. Well, you got to win me over. That's not winning over. That's sugar daddy. That's here. That's the case. You can be won over by anybody. So a bum pick up $100 and find it in the garbage can. He's like, hey, come here, girl. He can win you over, huh? Because he's going to give you that $100. You'll let that bum sleep all over you and rub all over you? That's why I say you got to have some kind of self-respect and standards for yourself. Hold yourself to a higher standard. If somebody wants to do something, that's cool, let them do it. But don't make people feel like they have to. And then if they don't, you want to talk down and look down on them. Oh, I'm tired of y'all broke dudes. Don't hit me up if you ain't got no money. Well, if you asking for money, then I guess you don't have no money either, right? So how a broke person gonna get mad at another broke person? Where they do that at, y'all? You gonna get mad at them because they broke, because you broke and wanted from them. You sound crazy. How about you go do something to change that situation and change your own situation and stop thinking somebody owe you something. Stop thinking you can get somebody and you change your own situation. Because ladies, y'all got to remember, I'm a man. When you give a man that much power, let's just say I'm a millionaire. Most men, if I'm a millionaire, and I say, baby, I got something special for you. Go look out there in the driveway. And you got you a pink Bentley out there. You go, oh, my baby got me a Bentley. Then every time you want something, it's here, baby, here, what you want? How much they have to do is $1,200? Here you go. As a man, now he's gonna feel like, hey, I'm doing all this. You gonna have to jump when I say jump. You have to lay on your back when I say lay on your back. Anything I want, you have to do it because I'm doing this. See, I'm giving y'all game. Probably should be giving it to y'all. I'm giving it to you, lady. So if you're giving that man that much power over you, how you think he gonna act? What you think you gonna always hear? If you let that man do everything for you, he gonna throw it in your face. You wouldn't have them hairdos if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't be riding like that if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't have them lashes every day if it wasn't for me. Your toes and fingernails would be messed up every day if it wasn't for me. Do you want to go on after always hear about what somebody did for you? You wouldn't get tired of that? Because I would. I don't want nobody keep saying, I gave you this, I did that, I did that. So when you want somebody to do all this stuff for you, they're going to feel like they control you. And you better not tell them no. You going to tell me no after I just gave you a Bentley? And I just brought you a new diamond watch. You going to tell me no? You got to think of how a man mentality really going to be. He going to feel like he basically own you. Why would you want to give somebody control and power over you like that? A real woman ain't going for that. A real woman going to say, you know what? You keep your money. I'm going to make it myself. You got to do that for me. That's what a real woman going to do. Because she got too much pride to sit up there and let a man keep throwing stuff in her face and putting her down. Y'all got to switch up your way of thinking. It's not all about trying to get what's in somebody's pockets, y'all. Because that ain't love. Everybody's just renting. You just renting friendship. Everybody for rent. You know how you gonna get a rental car? Everybody just renting. You just renting some friends. You renting sneaky links. Everybody for rent. Hey, how you doing, baby? You looking good. That's shit. Let's hook up Saturday. Okay, I'll give you $100. Here you go. That's for rent. Y'all letting people use y'all like you're a machine. Like you were told. Somebody just paid a fee. Dating's supposed to be you dating that person. Y'all vibing, getting to know each other, trying to know what you like, what I like, what we have in common. Doing things together, enjoying each other time. That's what dating is. Dating is, hey, how you doing? You like me? Okay, give me this. It's not dating. We can't make everything about material stuff, folks. Because number one, you're forgetting about God. I'm going to tell y'all this. Ain't nothing going to last. It ain't no relationship gonna last without God in the plan. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And if you base everything on money and materialistic stuff, that means you're forgetting about God, because money or nothing else on this earth comes before God. That's why you know it's never gonna work, because you're putting God on the back burner and you're making money and material things your God. And that's what a lot of people is falling victim of. You fall in love with this money and material stuff that y'all making that become y'all God. Your relationship ain't gonna last because look what you put most important. Look what you put first. What can you do for me? Give me this. Buy me this. That's not God. The Bible tells you the money is the root of all evil. It's not saying having money is the root of all evil. But if you put money first, then it's the root of all evil. When you make it the most important thing in your life, then it's the root of all evil. So how you think your love relationship gonna last when you putting the root of all evil above everything? It ain't gonna work because you ain't even got God in it. I'm gonna repeat it. Ain't no love, no marriage, no relationship, no boyfriend and girlfriend will make it last a long time if you don't have God in the plan. If you think about grandma and granddaddy, then they go, I don't care if they fought a little bit, granddaddy might have cheated, I don't know what happened, but they stayed together 30, 40 some years. And on Sundays and everywhere else, where did you see granddaddy and grandma at? Where they was? In church. I bet you they was in somebody's church. I bet you they still had God in it. That's why it's able to last that long. Grandma and granddaddy still went to church. They still went to Bible study. That's why they stayed together 30, 25, 40 years together. Not because the sex was all great. Not because granddaddy bought grandma everything she wanted. But they had God in it. Because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. That's why we have to repent, right? That's why the Bible tells us to repent for our sins and pray. But ladies and gentlemen, don't make money the first thing in your life because you're committing a big sin. Now you're putting God to the back burner. Now ain't nothing good gonna come to you. Ain't no love and then that's gonna come your way because you put God in the back burner. It ain't gonna work out for you. Trust me. No love will last without God in the plan. But we live streaming right now on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Appreciate everybody that's out there watching. And in the live chat. Y'all know how we get down every other night. I come on here and we just talk about real life stuff. I hope y'all understand how life goes. We can't base everything on money. Love shouldn't be based on money. I can give you $1 million in the world. That means I love you. Ladies, I can pick you up and, hey, baby, come on, let me take you shopping. Don't mean I love you because I took you in the store and paid for something. That means I love you. I could take you and 5 more other people that did the same thing. Love comes from here. Love is not loaded on the card. Love is not printed with dead presidents on it. Love come out of here. Love comes from the heart. That's true love. Now, if you want that fake love, pay love, y'all can go ahead and feel like, I don't care. I forget love. Pay me. That's your life. But you're going to realize if you're still living, you're going to be 25, you're going to be 35, you're going to be 45, 55, you're going to be old. Teeth don't feel like, hair sticking up, still talking about give me money, pay me. You ain't found the love of your life yet. I wonder why. Think about it. You're going to still be 45, 49, 50, sliding on somebody's pole. Ain't found love yet. And you never will. Because like I just told you, love don't come on no card. It ain't in no green piece of paper. Love come out of here. Love is a raw emotion and feeling that comes from your heart, man. So if you think love can be brought, that's why y'all fooling yourselves, ladies. Because somebody give you something don't mean they love you. I can give you all the stuff that you asked for and still neglect you and don't really care about you just because I went and swiped my card for you. What does that really mean? That's why it's certain levels. You got people that's here, here, and here. I try to tell everybody, have a higher standard for yourself. To be honest with you, if I was a female, it's no amount of money that will make me sell myself. Even if I'm drop dead, gorgeous, whatever, it ain't no price tag I can put on my body. Even me, if I'm a man, if it's something I ain't feeling, and she be like, listen, I really want you. Here's 200 grand. Come on with me right now. You mine. I'm going to push that 200 grand right back to her. And I'm going to say, I'm good, baby. All right, I pass. If it ain't my cup of tea, if I know we're going to have no connection, we're not on the same page, I ain't even just talking about how somebody look. But I could just tell that we're not going to be here. I'm going to push that money right back to you. And you could be like, well, you stupid? That's 100,000. And you can make that in just for sleeping with somebody, a one night stand, or just being with them for a couple of hours. One thing I keep telling y'all, you got to have morals and principles. And once you have morals and principles that you stand on, ain't no money in the world can make you change that. There's no price tag you can put on it. So that's just how I rock. Ain't no price tag gonna change that. I ain't no prostitute. You can't buy me. I don't care. Woman can come along and say, babe, I take you shopping every day and we're gonna go to the dealership and I'm gonna get you a new car and all that. If I ain't feeling her, I'm gonna say, baby, you can have all that. I am not for sale. I don't walk around. Y'all look at my shirt. Do it say for sale on it? Look at my beanie. Do y'all see any for sale sign on it? I can't be brought. You got to have morals that you stand on. Even if you're a female, there's no amount of money should make you devalue your whole self. The Bible says your body is your temple. You're going to put a price tag on your temple. Because no matter what price you put on it, it's still too low. Let's say you sell your body for $50,000. Okay, you 50,000. So that's what you is. You're a 50,000 chick. Are you $1,000 chick? Are you a $40 chick? Or in the streets in the hood, what they gonna say? A $40 hoe? Are you an $80 hoe? Are you a $100 hoe? But you take away the dollar sign and all that. Now think about it. There's no price tag that comes on you. But if I pay for you and you take this $1,000, you take this $18,000, you take this $50,000, then think about it. That's what you are. You making yourself say, I am a $1,000 chick. I am a $500 chick. I am a $50,000 chick. Why put a number sign on it? That's your body. That's your life. If you want to give it to somebody, that's on you. to sleep whoever you want to sleep with. But you're putting a price tag on it like you're in a retail store, like you're an item. You're not coming a human being no more now. Now you're an item. You're a thing. You're not even a human no more. You're just a thing. You're something that can be purchased. You're an item. You might well go hang yourself up in the store somewhere. And put a stick on your forehead. And put the little swiper, the card reader between your legs, and just let dudes come up and tap their card. Tip, 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 tip. But if you take that all that equation, then you ain't none of that stuff. You ain't put no price tag on yourself. And whoever you decide to sleep with, that was on you. You wanted to do that. It wasn't because of a price tag. Think about what I just said. That's why I tell y'all, have higher standards for yourself. Most importantly, if you got kids, man. Because if you're a female and you got a daughter, don't preach your daughter out on top to no dude if he can't give you money and all that. The Bible says you should not raise your daughter as a prostitute. Go look at the scripture. Thou shalt not prostitute thy daughter. It's in the Bible. I ain't making it up. What kind of example are you setting? You trying to show your daughter how to go to hell? Because remind you, there ain't no prostitutes, whores, sluts, none of that in heaven. There's no thugs, fellas, no goons, steppers, killers. Ain't none of them people in heaven. I'm going to keep reminding y'all. They ain't nowhere near heaven. If they died in sin and they died doing bad stuff, they in hell. So is your actions worth going to hell? Is what you need to ask yourself also. You might have a little fun. You might have your little pleasure. But is it worth you going to hell? Do you know what going to hell and all that means? That means you're going to be there for eternity. Imagine being somewhere forever and it never stops. Imagine somebody got a blowtorch and they keep on your body all day and night and it never stops. Would you be able to take that? You will scream, lose your mind. You will beg, you will holler. Why put yourself through that? So I want y'all to think about the things I said tonight. That's why I say when it comes down to dating, it's nobody's obligation to do anything. Y'all dating. If y'all are married, then it's a commitment and it's a bond that's official. So a man is obligated to take care of his wife. And if she have kids, he got to take on those kids and all y'all is a family. But when you just meeting somebody and dating, don't nobody have to do nothing for you. Some people might have their own opinion. Well, I don't care. That's how you think. If you talk to me, you won't have to do for me and mine. Okay, that's on you. But in my opinion, nobody's obligated to do anything. If a man or a woman want to do something for you, then they should want to. That's why I kept this comment on the screen by Keith. Let's read it again. When you vibe and be yourself, money and everything you want will come. If you just vibe and let things happen, most of the time people gonna want to do something for you automatically anyway because they feeling you. But don't make people feel like they obligated to do anything. Then you want to talk down and get mad at them people and call them names. You broke ninja. You shouldn't get no love and you shouldn't get no coochie. What is you talking about? So you telling me that a person that don't have nothing in their pocket shouldn't get no love? Everybody deserves love. What does money and love and all that have to do with each other? If you want to put money with sex, then we talk about prostitution. Money and love, that's not a combination that's supposed to go together. Even money and sex, that aren't supposed to go together. Money is one thing, sex is another thing. You used to sleep. I remember when people used to sleep with somebody because they were feeling them and they was attracted to them, not because of how much money they had or what they can get out of them or what they're gonna do for them. Times have changed now. Everything is a transaction. Everybody has made themselves items now. You're not even a human. You don't turn yourself into an item, a barcode, because you could be purchased. I ain't for sale. Nobody can buy me. I done had record labels that came to me and offered me deals that I turned down that was 6 figures, but they weren't talking the right stuff. People said, man, you crazy. I took that money and did it. Yeah, that's you. Money is not the end all be all for me. I'm sorry. I don't live my life just through money. Of course, we need it to survive and eat and all that while you're on this crazy, stupid earth. But I never put money before God, all that other stuff. I'm sorry. I am not a fool, even though they do call me foolish. That's just a nickname. I'm far from dumb. I ain't stupid. I'm really not a fool. I may act a fool sometimes. But we all done did or still doing foolish things in our life. Nobody's perfect. But we had another great podcast tonight. Talking about dating. When you're meeting somebody, get to know that person and don't make that person feel like they're obligated to do anything. Dating supposed to be a stage where everybody's learning each other, coming together. Even if y'all sleep together. If y'all chose to lay down in the bed, that doesn't mean the person now obligated. Because y'all not married. Do y'all get the key thing? Marriage. When you married, then now that's a commitment where y'all locked in now. Y'all husband and wife. Boyfriend and girlfriend, anybody can wake up any given day and say, oh, I'm done. I want to break up with you. And everybody can just walk away and go their separate ways and go on by their life. So put yourself in that position. Imagine you meet somebody you was digging and you just buying them so much stuff and paying all their bills. And one day they just called you and say, you know what? I don't know how to tell you this, but I just want to see somebody else. I fell in love with somebody else. Now you done did all that whining and dining. You done spoiled them and they gone. Put yourself in that shoe, in them shoes, and tell me how would you feel. You're going to feel used. I'm going to tell you how you going to feel. So y'all got to think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Men, you're not excluded because there's a lot of men try to use women too. And I ain't just talking about for what's between your legs. It's men that be begging too, that don't want to get off their couch and go get it. Want to sit home and smoke weed and play video games all day. And then be talking about, baby, I need a couple of dollars. Oh, say I need some gas. And then when I get some gas, baby, I need to eat. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real man. So yeah, that showed me right there, what's your taste? When any woman that sit up there and entertain a man like that, what does that make you? I'm gonna look at you sideways. Like, what you see in that? Or you just happy to have a stick around? You happy to have male company, huh? My mama always told me, don't be nobody fool. And I'm telling y'all the same thing. Don't be nobody fool. You too, fellas, y'all meet a girl, she got a big booty, or you think she pretty, and you just want to give her all your money, and you barely eating. And then she just turn around and fall in love with somebody else, or get pregnant by somebody else, or marry somebody else, and you end up looking stupid. Remember, love comes from here. Not here. Here. That's true love. Comes from the heart. When you feel that feeling that you feel for a person that you know, that person give you butterflies when you're around them, when you hear their voice, you can't stand to be away from them and not in their company. That's love. Love is just not, okay, here, babe, you love me? Here, babe, you love me? Babe, you love me? Babe, you love me? Babe, you love me? It's not love. It's a transaction. But I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's podcast. Talked about dating. And the question for tonight was, what would you do? Do you feel like you're obligated if you were dating somebody and they had children? Are you obligated to take care of that person and their kids because you dating them? I ain't say you was married to them. Dating. So y'all drop y'all comments. Let me know what you think. I'll probably check it out on a later date. We about to wind down tonight's podcast show. Shout out to Key and everybody that was in the live chat tonight. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. I like this comment right here too, Key. Key says, I'm priceless. I want the soul. I like that. You should want somebody in here. Like he said, a real woman is you priceless. Don't put a price on yourself. I don't care if they offer you $500,000. Then that means you just a $500,000 trick. You just a $500,000 hoe, as they say. That's how they can look at you. See, a lot of people think it's cool because you get paid. Y'all don't know it's like the biggest hoes, and they always say, I don't care because I get money and I got this. What you gonna tell God? When you die and God seeing all your whorish ways, you gonna say, God, but I was getting paid. Let me in heaven. God gonna tell you, you better get away from me. That's what y'all don't understand. Of course, it's your life. You can do whatever you want to do. Nobody can tell you how to live. But what would God say to you? See, everybody want to justify what they're doing because, oh, I'm getting paid, though. Y'all just mad because I'm making money. You just jealous because y'all ain't making this money. See, maybe money is the end-all be-all for you, but how you know them people care about that? Them people might not care about money. Everybody want to justify everything with a dollar and think it make it right. There's a lot of things that's wrong that people make money from. People make money out putting hits on people. Does it make it right? Somebody paid me $20,000 to go shoot and kill somebody. I can't be like, man, I got paid. That's stupid. I killed somebody. So why y'all always trying to justify all your wrongs? And I'm getting paid though. Y'all just mad because y'all ain't making this money on OnlyFans. I'm making $100,000 a month. Okay, you a $100,000 hoe. Whoopee. Whoopee-doo. Oh, I got me a new car. Oh, you got a new car. I be going to the best restaurants and I be buying myself bags and Coach bags and Dookie. Whoopie-doo. But that ain't gonna get you into heaven. Sorry to tell you. You can't pay your way in there. Because your life and your actions are gonna justify where you're going. Remember that. You want to justify everything with, I'm making money, I'm getting paid. You want to justify everything with money. We're going to see what happens when you die. What kind of money you going to justify this? Money ain't going to be nowhere to be around. It's going to be you and God on Judgment Day. Ain't going to be no credit cards, ain't going to be no banks, no cashier's checks, no money orders, no debit cards. It's going to be you and God. I'm going to see you justify it then. Because I see a lot of people always want to justify, especially women. I can do what I want, get this coochie whenever I want. I get paid. Y'all just mad because y'all don't get paid. You always want to justify everything with money. So that make it right. Just because you're getting paid from it, it still doesn't make it right. Drug dealers make millions of dollars, but that's not right to sell drugs and kill people, right? Just because somebody make money off something don't mean it's right. Just because you're getting paid off it, don't mean it's right. And you're going to find that out once you die, because you got an appointment. And this appointment ain't for your hair, ain't for your nails or nothing else. When you make this appointment, you can't run, you can't hide. It's going to be you and God. And you have to justify the life that you was living. You was living a Jezebel life, and now you're going to have to face God. Same thing with men. Ain't no different. I'm not just focusing on women. Men the same way. If you was living a certain life, and you want to be hard, you want to be a gangster, you want to kill everybody, you want to gang, bang, bang, and it ain't think about God, and ain't repent for none of your sins, you got an appointment. We all got an appointment, and you can't miss it. When your checkout day come, whether you want to or not, you don't dictate whether you live or not. You don't dictate that you stay on this earth forever. We all got a checkout day. So you're going to have to justify everything that you've been doing. So watch how you live your life, folks. Karma is real. The Bible even tells you you're going to reap what you sow. Whatever you out here reaping, at the end, you're going to sow it. But y'all have a great night, man. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the channel. And before I go, that barcode on the top left corner, make sure you scan that code. Check out the official Reality Music merchandise. Y'all can go shopping for the holidays, man. Grab you a beanie, sweater, hoodies, t-shirts. We got ladies gear, accessories, pillowcases, sheets, everything official Reality Music entertainment. So y'all go ahead and do your Christmas shopping now, man, and support the real. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to this channel if you ain't already. And y'all be safe. I'm out. Lord's willing, I will see you Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all check in, tell your friends, tell your family, everybody you know. One love.